In this video, we'll walk through the workflow cart extension in Hefest. By the end, you'll know how to set it up, how it processes orders, and which settings matter most for your production line. The workflow cart extension is designed to receive orders and register them in the workflow. Once an order is in the system, you will be able to track how it moves through production, get automatic status updates, and monitor overall progress in real time. To avoid any conflicts on the production line, Hefest allows only one cart per workflow. That cart collects the information you define as attributes for your workflow. It includes several sections that help you describe how each order lands on your production line as precisely as possible. When you add this extension to your workflow, you'll see 7 setup sections. We'll go through them one by one. Attributes. Before we integrate the cart extension into the workflow, we first need to prepare a list of attributes for efficient order management. At a minimum, you'll want to include a customer email address, a mailing address, and an order number. Add these to the attributes section and assign each attribute to the relevant field. In our setup, these attributes are already here, so we will map them. You'll also see an order reference prefix. This helps you identify orders that come through this cart in the activity or orders sections. It's optional, so if you don't need it, you can skip it. Hefest also provides address search functionality for some European countries. When a client enters their address, the system will try to verify it automatically. You can select a default country that appears on the order form, and in the countries subsection, choose the countries you work with. If a selected country is covered by the address database, Hefest will attempt to retrieve and verify the address. If not, it simply uses the address the customer enters into the text fields. To capture more information, use the additional fields subsection and link any extra attributes you need. For example, let us add a field for the customer's name. Statuses. Before finishing this part of the cart setup, it's important to define 2 key statuses. A status for new order initiation and a status for order confirmation. Here's how it works in practice. The client selects the products they want. Hefest sends a confirmation link to the email address they provided. The client follows that link, fills in the required data, and confirms the order. Once the order is confirmed, Hefest assigns the second status you configured and sends a confirmation notification to the client, letting them know their order has been received. In the delivery section, choose the delivery service or services you plan to use in this workflow. If you need help configuring delivery options, or you'd like to explore more tools and features mentioned in this tutorial, check the text version of this tutorial in the Hefest knowledge base. You'll find all the relevant links there. You can find the direct link to this document in the video description. Checkout. In the checkout section, you decide how you want to handle payments. If you'd like to accept online payments through the cart extension, select your Stripe account from the drop-down. This extension currently works only with Stripe, because Stripe offers robust and flexible payment functionality. If you prefer not to accept online payments, make sure your delivery options allow customers to pay later when they pick up their orders in your shop, or pay on delivery. Order confirmed. In the order confirmed section, we tell Hefest what should happen when an order is confirmed. In other words, we describe how the order is received into the system and what effects it should have once it lands in your workflow. In our example, we accept orders on hold, so we can review them before starting production. And send a confirmation email to the customer, letting them know their order has been successfully received. Authenticated users. Here, you select the user role that should be considered when calculating the total amount to pay. The cart extension checks the user's role based on their email address, then applies the pricing rules associated with that role when calculating the total. This is especially useful if you have different prices for retail customers, wholesalers, or partners. Miscellaneous. Finally, we'll open the miscellaneous section. This is where you'll find several additional options. Here, you can hide discount and VAT buttons if you don't want to use them. Set the portal app field or URL, which defines where the visitor is sent after they complete the order. Next, choose the confirm email template. Here, you select the mail extension template used for your confirmation email. You can keep the default template, but it's very minimal. For a better customer experience, it's a good idea to create a more polished template in the mail extension and select it here. You can also specify a starting cost. If you use this option, that cost will be applied to every order placed through this cart extension. Finally, in the privacy policy field, add a link to the page with your terms and conditions. You can create this page in Page Builder and then reference it here, so customers can easily review your policies before confirming their order. That's everything we wanted to show you about the Workflow Cart extension for now. To dive deeper, explore advanced setups, or review what we covered, check the link in the video description to open the full text version of this tutorial in the Hefest knowledge base.